The ghost mother became both a terror and a comfort. To the village, she was a spirit who would not rest. The nights after Ifeoma's burial were never the same in Obina's compound. The air carried a weight that words could not explain. The red earth seemed quieter, heavier, as if it mourned too. Children no longer played freely in the courtyard. Neighbors passed by quickly, their eyes avoiding the compound, their whispers low. But the ones who felt the change most were Ifeoma's little children. They cried in their sleep, calling out for a mother who no longer answered in flesh. And yet, someone did answer. For though her body had been laid beneath the earth, Ifeoma's love bound her to this world. When the nights grew still, and the moon poured its silver light over the compound, the ghost returned, silent, watchful, carrying the sorrow of a mother who could not abandon her little ones. At first, it was only the neighbors who saw her, a faint glow in the courtyard, a woman's figure in a white wrapper drifting silently toward the children's hut. Some said they heard soft weeping at night, like the cry of a mother torn from her children. Others claimed they saw her kneeling by the doorway, her hands stretched as though in prayer. Fear spread quickly. Mothers pulled their children closer at night, warning them never to wander near Obina's compound when the moon was high. Men shook their heads, whispering that a restless spirit had risen. But the little ones, too young to understand, felt only warmth when their mother's ghost appeared. Though they could not see her fully, they dreamed of her voice, gentle, soothing, the same voice that had once sung them to sleep. Sometimes, in the stillness of night, they would laugh softly in their dreams, as though being rocked in invisible arms. Obina himself grew restless. He awoke often to the sound of his children's whispers in the dark. Once, he thought he saw a faint figure standing by their mat, her head bowed, her form fading as he blinked. He told no one, for how could he? A man is not supposed to admit fear of shadows, yet his heart knew the truth. Ifeoma had not left them, and so the ghost mother became both a terror and a comfort. To the village, she was a spirit who would not rest. But to her children, she was still Mama, protecting, guarding, watching. But one truth hung heavy over the nights. A ghost does not remain without reason. Her story was not yet told, her justice was not yet claimed, and her children, though still small, would one day be old enough to demand answers. And when that day came, the human spirit would no longer whisper, she would speak. And the house of Obina would face a truth too heavy to bury.